Hi, hello, back home again. I was outside most of today doing tasks, and I will also be outside a lot of tomorrow. Which fucking sucks because it's warm. Anyway, uh, this one was finished last night. Well, lighting, please work, please light. Which side? This side. That one was done, and then today I did this one. I still need to put in the little, where did I put it? The little cord and weave and ends. But because I was out longer than it took me to finish that, I also started this, which is gonna be a little cat ear beanie that matches. That's not part of the commission. Maybe the person wants it, which would be slay, but I'm just doing it because that's the yarn I had with me. I'm gonna be finishing that now. I'm also going to be incredibly warm and uncomfortable. The temperature is insane outside, and it's starting to get a little bit ridiculous inside too. I am not enjoying it, but it'll be fine. I'll update you when that beanie is done, I guess. Hello. It's a little bit past midnight. It's still warm, but we added some safety pins and stuff to the leg warmers and sent pictures to the customer who approved. And then I told them, like, yo, because I was in a waiting room today and that was the only yarn I had with me after an on beanie, do you also want that? And they were just like, yeah, sure. So additional sale. I ran out of black scrap yarn. I have some more in my room. I will get that tomorrow. It's about the correct size. Just finish that row and then close it up, and that's a cat beanie. Put some safety pins on that. For now, put it in the yarn bin, put a blanket over the yarn bin, go to bed. Good night. Hello, it's Wednesday. Cat ear beanie finished. Nice set with the leg warmers. Put to the side. While out doing my little errands yesterday, I also got this panel of a cropped sweater in the same yarn as that sweater I made last time. Ran out of yarn while on my errand, so I didn't make the back panel yet. And then what I also did yesterday, remember how we're in a heat wave and it was 36 to 37 degrees yesterday? I painted the bathroom, including the ceiling. Okay, context for that. We have a bathroom that is half tile and half just regular wall. And if you have regular wall with paint in your bathroom, or your bathroom ceiling, that's in general paint and not tiles here, you need specific paint for that, you know, bathroom paint, or bathroom and kitchen is what we got. It's paint that's meant to be able to handle more humidity without getting moldy or flaky or peely. Apparently the previous owners of our house did not get that memo, and we finally fixed that. So I painted the whole bathroom. The paint we bought said it needed 1 layer to be fully coated and nice. I did 3 layers in 37 degrees. So now I'm very sleepy and tired. Yeah, it was warm. But I'm gonna crochet more now. I think I'm gonna do the other side of this. I also have another triple crochet sweater in chunky yarn upstairs. It's like almost done. I should be finishing that soon. I'll probably do that tomorrow. And after that, I'll see. I'm gonna do this today because it doesn't require many brain cells. And I will see you later when I've recovered. Bye. Hi. Shortly after I was like dying from warm just now, it started raining again. And it's cooled down. I'm so happy. I finished this second panel. So I'm gonna close up the top and then add sleeves and see if I want to add something else to it. It's meant to be cropped. It comes till here, roughly, depending on how that closes up. Might add a little border on it if it's a little suspiciously high. I'm pretty sure I'll mostly be wearing this over a dress, so it won't matter either way, but you know, just in case. I also, while grabbing that wall of yarn of this that I was keeping in my room, saw that I have in that same pile where I found the black scrap yarn, white and pink, which is also kind of an iconic combination for stripes, right? So I might make more like warmers and cat ear beanie, but then in pink and white. I don't know. I don't think they'll sell well. Like, this was a commission from a person who just gets accessories from me sometimes. So I don't think it would do well on the website. Because I have a whole box of beanies upstairs and they don't sell. I'm pretty sure they're currently not even on the website. I think I just didn't put them back on after redoing the stock. Whoopsie. I like making accessories. They're kind of hard to advertise. And crocheting beanies also doesn't really compete with everyone making a bunch of beanies on a knitting machine. Because that's super fast and can be super cheap and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I'll do it because I like it and then I'll see what happens with it. Also, I'm so sorry if you can hear the cars. We have all the windows open downstairs right now so it can cool down. I'm gonna assemble this and fix how I want to do the sleeves and stuff. Yeah. Bye. Hello, I am at the table. It is 9:30. Here's the sweater progress. It's like half a sleeve and the start of another sleeve. I made the neck bit a bit higher on this one. You know how the other one? Let me actually show you what I mean. This one has like the really open neck. So I thought for this I would make the neck like a bit higher and more closed so it's more different. It's already different because that's a granny stitch and oversized everywhere. And this is the triple crochet and then it's cropped at the body part. The sleeves are still wide because I like wide sleeves. But it's the same yarn, and if you have two sweaters or two anything in the exact same yarn, it's good to make it a little bit different, I think. I don't know. I do really like this yarn. It's good. I might give one of these to a friend or like see if I can sell it. But they are my size, so I can also just keep them. I guess that depends on how often I'll wear them, maybe. I'm gonna continue making these sleeves for a bit. I ran out of things to watch, like on YouTube. I don't know, I don't feel like watching a series or anything like a movie. And I don't feel like listening to my audiobooks that I've got going right now. Hi, Neo. So I'm watching YouTube stuff, but I kind of ran out of my regular people to watch, so I need to find something new. Hi, Neo. I'm not letting you be a menace this time. Last time she kept knocking over the phone. Oh, bye. Yeah, so I'm gonna continue the sleeves. I hope I have enough left over at the end to make one of those cat ear beanies, because I do think that would make a nice set with all this. I hope I have a good sleep tonight and I wake up well rested tomorrow. I doubt it. That almost never happens when I need it to happen, but we'll see. Bye, good night. Hi, hello, good morning. It's Thursday. The temperature went down far enough that I'm able to wear a hoodie without dying. I don't need to wear a hoodie. It's still very much t-shirt temperatures, but I want to wear this because it's new and I love it. Yeah, okay. Silly, goofy time. Here's progress on the sweater. I'm going to keep working on that now. Bye. Finished. Big sleeves. Very fun. Good crop. And since it's now a temperature in which I can survive doing that, I'll show you what this one looks like on a human person instead of on the table. Very big and comfy. Yeah. I have some tiny bits left. So I can definitely make the cat ear beanie. That's fun. I'm gonna put these in my shelf for when it actually gets to a temperature where I can wear those comfortably for more than a minute. Bye. Alrighty, I put them in my room, in the place where I put my big chunky sweaters. So I have this tiny cake left. This little ball. Some actual scraps that I could use to sew stuff together. And then this, which I think is a little bit less than half of a center pole, which has deflated. I am going to make a cat ear beanie, and if I have yarn left over, I'm just going to try to make a second cat ear beanie and give that to a friend, or sell it, I don't know, maybe, whatever. And yeah, I'm just going to keep doing that until I'm actually out of this yarn, because I think that if I put it in storage now, I'm never going to touch it again, because it's like scrap. Kind of. I don't know exactly how much it is. It's not full skeins. It's an old dye lot, so I couldn't order more. So I'm just gonna have to use it immediately, or I will forget about it until I hate it. Right now I love it. It's very pretty and very soft. Hi, okay, it's me. I am working on the cat ear beanie. I had to unravel it because I originally made it too small and the stretching on it did fit, but it didn't look right. So I basically restarted. Anyway, I wanted to mention that I originally bought this yarn to knit a sweater with it. And then I realized that for knitting a sweater you need multiple cable lengths, and like I did not feel like figuring that out. And then I at some point tried to just like knit a panel, but because it was a flat panel instead of in the round, I got so annoyed with it so quick, and then I was just like, you know what, no, I'll put it away until I figure something else out. And then I crocheted a sweater with 2 sweaters with it. I do that quite often. I regularly buy yarn with a very specific project in mind, and then either while waiting on the yarn to arrive, I don't want to do that project anymore, or I start the project and I realize it isn't going to work out the way I want it to, because I don't really follow patterns. I freehand most of my wearables, and then it doesn't work out the way I want it to, and I just don't want to do it anymore. I don't want to figure it out. Or I get overwhelmed with choosing what thing to make, and then I always end up using the yarn, but I use it for something completely different. And I also very regularly start projects and then I get bored of it or annoyed with it, and then I completely unravel it and make something else, like I did with that hexagon cardigan in the blue and green tweed from what was it called, Tweed Dreams from Hobie. I was gonna make a sweater dress with that, and then I completely scrapped that and unraveled it and made that cardigan. And yeah, I was just thinking about how I do that really often, or how I just like start more projects than I finish, but then I do end up using the yarn and I just unravel it. I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing, as long as I like do eventually use the yarn for something that I end up liking. It's not really a problem. I've even taken like wearables that were finished like completely and that I'd worn a couple of times and then gone, okay, and now I want this yarn to be something else. And then I unraveled a finished sweater that had already been washed like 5 times just to make it into something else. Yeah, I was just thinking about that. It's a little goofy. It's fun though. Saves money on yarn if you just use the same yarn a couple of times. I do eventually want to knit a sweater. I also still have socks that I want to knit, and I will be getting back to that when uni starts back up, because taking socks with me to campus is very space efficient. And I just don't want my entire bag to be full of yarn, but I do tend to bring a project to class. Especially when I have like an hour between classes, and an hour is not enough time to go home in between and stuff like that. That's perfect for making socks. I want to get better at knitting, and I do want to eventually knit a sweater. It just wasn't going to be this yarn. I want to learn how to knit cables too, but I think I'm going to get really frustrated with that. And that might be something that I do in a few years instead of like randomly on a Tuesday afternoon. I don't know. I want to do a lot of things. I also want to cross stitch again, and embroider, and do art. And it's kind of overwhelming sometimes, and then I just revert back to granny squares and double crochet panels. Still want to make big pixel art blankets too, but the yarn that I want to use for that keeps being out of stock, or like not all of the colors are in stock, and if I don't buy it in one order I can't start, and if I can't start then I probably won't do the second order of yarn to finish the palette, and that's gonna be a little wacky. I was planning to sometime soon go through like my work in progress piles and see if there's anything that I can finish like relatively quickly. I know that upstairs I had a partially done Goro Sensei plushie that I was making for myself, but I ran out of the yarn that I was using for it, and I've ordered more of that. That's on the way. It doesn't really matter for myself if some of his tentacles are a different dye lot. It's for me. It's going to be the tentacles on his booty. That's fine. I won't see those. They'll be against the shelf, but I do want them to be there in case I pick them up or move them around and stuff. I know I still have a plush to finish, which it was meant to be someone's furry OC, like someone's persona from Star Pup. I really want to finish that because it's such a cute design, and I asked for permission, and it's been like nearly a year I think since I put that on my shelf and got sidetracked with a bunch of life stuff happening and then a bunch of other projects. I should finish that. I have shorts somewhere that I am almost finished with that I should just get done. And besides that, I think it's mostly blankets that I just work on irregularly and they'll be done when they're done. Blankets I don't really put pressure on finishing because that's just I don't feel like thinking about stuff, so I'm gonna work on this thing project. It's also not really something that's time sensitive or has any pressure on it in that sense. I do have more going currently than I technically should. I tend to limit myself to like one solid blanket, so something that's made in one giant piece, and one square or part blanket, like granny squares, hexagons, whatever. And I think I have one pixel art blanket in progress. I have my mood blanket that I still need to finish from more than a year ago, 2 years ago now. Oh boy, oopsie. I have that granny square blanket that I'm working on. I have the nice pastel-y, just plain old double crochet blanket. That one's so nice to work on while watching TV. And I have that tea time cake, like the yarn, that's what it's called. A blanket that I'm working on with a brick stitch, I thought it was called, or something like that. It was a really silly name. I like the way it looks. All of those I'm still working on, I'm still excited about. I keep having like different things that take priority. I don't often take the time to just sit for a few hours and work on a blanket, because that's for me, and if it's for me, it doesn't feel productive. And I like feeling productive, which that fucking sucks actually. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about while doing this, and now you have been updated on my thoughts. We had a little chat, that's nice. I'm gonna finish this and then do like whatever, I guess. Maybe work on one of those blankets. Maybe make that pink and white stuff that I was thinking about. I don't know, we'll see. Bye. Hi, hello. It's nearly 5. I've finished this. And now I only have like a tiny little scrap ball left that I can't finish one of these with. I weighed it, I checked it, I was smart before starting. So I'm gonna put that in the scrap bin and either use it for an accent stripe on something at some point, or in case one of these things breaks and needs mending. Hi Neo, hi baby. Can you get your butt out of the frame? But yeah. Comfy. I always make these like a little big because I don't really like tight hats. I know a lot of people make them more form-fitting and tight because it keeps your ears warm better, but I don't get cold easily, so for me it's more an accessory than a practical item. Anyway, that's done. Started the pink and white stripy one on my way to the grocery store and while walking. I'm gonna continue that now. It is warmer again. It hasn't rained in a few hours, so the temperature had a chance to get back up. Tomorrow I work, Saturday I work, and I'll see how active I am before or after work. I'll probably update at some point tonight too still. Bye. Hello, good morning. It's Friday. I have to go to work really soon. Finished the pink and white cat ear beanie. I'm not putting it on right now, and I started on something new for me at least. I haven't made one of these before. So I pulled out one of my horizon cakes from the Hobie yarn that I had left over, and it's gonna be a shawl. Right now it's small, but I put it on Neo yesterday and it looked really cute. I'm hoping the way the colors continue, it's gonna look nice. And yeah, I'm gonna go to work now, probably work on this some more after work, but also be brain dead. I don't know. It's only 22 degrees again today, which very happy about that. It's good, it's much better. I can wear actual long pants without dying. Epic. I'm hoping work will be good. Bye. Hi, it's Saturday. Yesterday after work I was tired, so I just had my dinner and played Minecraft. Worked on this a little bit and went to bed. It's now Saturday 9 something a.m., which means I also have to go to work again soon. But we have a bit of progress. Yeah. Needs to be a lot bigger. I like this stitch repeat. It's nice. A little sad that for the little these bits I gotta count to 7 each time, because I actually have to count instead of just doing something like up to 4 stitches. I don't have to actively count, but when it gets above that I am usually doing like 1 too many or 1 too few, so I actually have to count then. That's okay. I'm thinking that when it's to the proper length, I'm adding a row of single crochets along the top, just to even it out a little bit, I think. I'm not entirely sure. It might look fine if it's bigger. I like the way the colors are coming out, laying down. I quite like that this is not a very long color repeat, right? Like this purple started here, and then it goes around, and then here it already goes into the other purple. That's gonna be really cool on the bigger rows when there's a lot of colors happening at once, I think, I hope. I have about 10 more minutes to work on this before I have to head out, and then I will work my work day, see how tired I am after, probably very, and then work on this some more. It's nice and repetitive. Good. Goodbye. Hi, hello, it is evening. I survived work. I also went past the Action after work because some customer lady told me their Halloween stuff was in. So I have a bucket that lights up and some candles, and this year they're unscented. I'm so happy about that. I love scented candles, but usually the cheap ones are like really, really bad and they smell horrible, but these are just cute. And when they're empty, I'll put some hot water in it, clean out the like little leftover bits of wax, and put in the little tea candles. And then, yeah, that's all I got. Now I'm gonna make dinner and a cake with blueberries. And then I'm gonna crochet. Good weekend. Hello, good day. It is Sunday, a little bit later in the day. I've had some nice comfy time. I have my Halloween candles going. I've been working on this some more, making decent progress, I'd say. That's I think by the time the skein runs out, this is going to definitely be wearable. Depending on how big it is, I might pull up some of my scraps of this yarn and add to it. I'm using that little trick-or-treat bucket that I got as a yarn bowl, and it fits this horizon cake perfectly. I'm so excited about that because in the other bowl that I was using, the ones that they sold last year, which were actual bowls and not trick-or-treat bucket type things, it slides around a little bit. And I love Hobie, I love horizon cakes, but they have the tendency to slide around and then collapse and get super mega tangled, and then it's hellish to untangle and work with after that. I'm going to be doing that pretty much for the rest of the day, and I decided that I'm going to call it a video here. There's a concert happening near us later today, and I already hear the drunk people outside. And I'm gonna need to open the window pretty soon to like let fresh air in and have it cool down a little bit because it's still summer and I'm crocheting. It's acrylic, so it's warm. And I don't think I can record either with the window open and people outside, because that's awkward and uncomfortable, or when there's drunk people in the streets, because that's not nice for you. I'll make sure to like show you the finished version of this in the next time I see you, probably tomorrow. I don't know. Thank you so much for joining. What did we do this week? We made the leg warmers, the beanie, a second beanie, finished cropped sweater. That was this week, right? Yes, finished a cropped sweater. Started this. Did we work on anything else? I don't remember. You tell me. You just saw that. For me, it's already multiple days later. I survived work. Painted the bathroom. So good of me. Such a productive week. I played Minecraft Skyblock. Also productive, fun. I hope you also had a good week, and I will see you next time, or you will see me next time I don't see you. That's weird to think about. I'm gonna stop thinking about that now. Bye.